So Howard is a budding property entrepreneur, and he actually has a full-time job with a security firm, but he wanted to build a business that would give him income in retirement. And it's a very, very interesting business, a room-to-let business, which is aimed at affordable housing for specifically for migrant workers. And when Howard wrote to us, he wrote that he said that the debt that he'd incurred in building up these properties were now really becoming a problem and preventing him from moving further into the property development. And his goal was to pay off the personal loans and then expand the business. And we selected Howard from all the applications we had in because we believed that what he was trying to achieve was so important, not only in providing an income for himself, but in providing affordable housing. And I must say, I've actually been to his investment property, and literally there's a wall, and on the one side of the wall there's shacks, and the other side of the wall there's Howard's rooms that provide people with a decent accommodation, running water, a bathroom. And this is an incredible opportunity for people in, unfortunately, a city where there is not enough accommodation. And we believe that Howard is actually benefiting and doing social change through what he was doing. So Howard, I would like to just give you some time now to talk a little bit about the milestones. You have had quite a few. You've had a few challenges over the last 6 months. And just share that with the audience.
Yes, do I talk to
yes,
the mic?
talk to the mic.
Okay.
You can start rapping now.
Yes, good afternoon. I don't know whether it's good morning now. But hi to everybody, and thanks, Maya, for this opportunity. Yeah, the last 6 months I've learned a lot, not only from myself, but from my competitors as well. I was following their stories as well, and they encouraged me to achieve what I wanted to achieve. But yes, over the last 6 months, it have changed my life for the better. It have taught me a lot about business, especially under the leadership of my mentor, Elton Govender. I'm sure he's standing right there at the back. Yes, when you start going into business, you have very little knowledge, and we made a big mistake. We thought, no, I'm just gonna be this bull. I'm just gonna be brave. I'm just gonna go out there, take personal loans, and build my rooms. But down the line, we realized, no, these personal loans are very, very expensive, and they were eroding all the profit. The business was doing very well, but now we had some personal loans that the interest was around 29%. And that was just too much. And when we went into the competition and Elton came in, he did an excellent job because he sat down with me and he said, Howard, this is a business. It's not something that you have to take lightly and you just consider it to be passive in income. This is something you really need to take seriously. Let's sit down, let's restructure everything. We managed together to put a business plan, and that business plan, we presented it to Absa, and we got a business loan. That was a massive achievement because in my entire life I have thought that I will never get a business loan. So the business loan was eventually granted, and it moved our monthly installments for the personal loans from 9,500 rands up to just 5,500. That was a saving of 4,000 rands. Okay. Then disaster struck in December. I then lost my job. I was using a company vehicle with petrol company. With company petrol. And when I lost my job, the company took everything. But I was fortunate that the firm that was taking over accommodated me, but with far, far less money. And now that's when the business came in. The 4,000 rands that we have saved through the business loan came to our rescue because we now took that money and we were able to pay for expenses, buy food, and move on with our lives. I should think if I wasn't in the competition when that life shock hit me, I wouldn't have survived. I've thought of so many terrible things to do until I contacted my mentor, Elton, and I said, Elton, this is what has happened. And Elton said, no, don't panic. Sit down. Let's look at your circumstances. Let's plan and move forward. In my job, I needed a car. And now on my salary only, we could not even qualify for a car. So now we went in there, we brought the business income, and we qualified for a vehicle. All this through Absa as well. So I should think being in the competition prepared me for the most difficult time of my life. By that time when this happened, we've already, as part of the competition requirements, we have already saved some money in the in our emergency fund, which was of great help. If all those things were not there, I don't think I would have survived that. So being in the competition really changed my life, and I'm very grateful to City Press and Absa as well. That's all I can say for now.
And Howard, I mean, you've learned so much, but if there is just one thing you had to choose out of everything, that you just had to say, if somebody came to say, what is the one biggest lesson you've learned or thing that you would like to share, the one biggest one?
The business loan. That was a massive achievement. I thought it was only meant for other people. I never dreamt of it in my life. And now that means moving forward for the growth of my business, I know who to talk to. Next time when we want to expand our business, we've already established a relationship with the bank. They have my finances, they have my business plans already. So for future growth, I know exactly which door to knock on. I should think that's the most important thing I'm taking out of this competition. Thank you.
Thank you. And I must just tell you that the journey I followed with both Elton and Howard was just about putting down things properly, accounting for absolutely every cent that was spent on that business, every piece of paper, recording it, and actually running something properly. And that's what needs to be done. We have to take our finances seriously, and when we do, good things happen. But thank you very much, Howard. Thank you. You can sit down there.